Do you want to know the secret of the Hunchback? Yes, you do. Trust me, it's ridiculous.
There must be something more than this. This sordid life I wouldn't miss. The company I find would be much more divine. There must be something more than this.
I'll let you in on one of this Hunchback's not-so-well-kept secrets right off the bat here. This isn't a very accurate adaptation of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Really, only very basic elements of the original Victor Hugo novel are present in this one, as they, of course, just wanted to get out a cheap version of the story to cash in on the Disney one, which I'm sure worked somewhat decently for them, as they did get this out the same year, 1996. This cheapy version of the Hunchback tale is brought to us in part by the Stillwater Production Company, which besides this movie seems to only be known for working on the Christian video series Adventures in Odyssey. Another company attached to this thing's production is the UAV Corporation, which seems to primarily have been a distributor, but they were also involved with the production of a few things, with one other video being The Secret of Anastasia. Wow. I sure hope Anastasia and the Hunchback weren't keeping the same secret. They also produced one other cartoon where they really thought outside the secret box and called it Young Pocahontas. And of course, what else would young Pocahontas be about but her carbonating beer? For Waboo, probably. Wait, did I seriously just drop a young Einstein reference? Well, at least that one wasn't called The Secret of Pocahontas, but then they made The Secret of Mulan. One thing I can say for this cheapy knockoff cartoon is the animation really isn't that bad, especially for one of these things. The animation was done by Suzhou Hongying Animation, who's actually done quite a lot. Some notable works being The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Extreme Dinosaurs, Mary-Kate and Ashley in Action. Those were supposed to be notable examples? And most recently, they worked on episodes of Phineas and Ferb, so yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I suppose just about anything looks good, though, after watching Dingo Pictures.
The Cathedral de Notre Dame, the one place in Paris in those days where a stranger could come and be welcomed.
But perhaps the most popular feature of Notre Dame was its convenient baby drop-off system. Guess we're gonna have to get married now, bro. Anyway, let's just smother the baby with a blanket because it's ugly.
Quickly, some water!
But doctor, how will this poor child ever swallow those?
Strangers were welcome in Notre Dame, but its healthcare was the worst.
What about the child?
Father, miracles are your department.
I only treat the sexy babies. Now I must be off for my trial for being a pedophile.
Into the lives of two good men.
Hey, half my head is being cut off here. Maybe we could raise the camera a little? Or just zoom out. That's fine.
As the years passed, the boy Quasimodo grew in stature.
Highlights of Quasimodo's youth. A pill-popping doctor. Hope you got all that.
Quasimodo sought comfort in the beautiful music of the bells and the silent but accepting companionship of the cathedral gargoyles, for he felt a kinship with these misshapen figures.
Okay, I'm not gonna judge him for his looks, but he's friends with rocks? What a loser! The only thing that could save this for him is if, I don't know, they came to life later or something. Wait, that would be stupid. And a little close to another adaptation, so I'm sure that won't happen.
Quasimodo remained a stranger, known only in hushed whispers as the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
So his secret was his name? kinda lame. Okay, after talking about how the animation is decent in this, what the garbage is this jumping around shit? Anyways, new style bearded Gaston and Phelous stop by the cathedral to let us know that they're the bad guys and try out their little comedy routine.
Why, just the other day. Yes, my lord.
You're interrupting.
It goes poorly. It seems I have accidentally killed him. Is this funny yet? Meh.
If you expect the members of this church to enjoy my protection as High Sheriff, you must be prepared to contribute to my treasury.
Yes, just what the Hunchback of Notre Dame stories were always missing. A protection racket plot. But at least Notre Dame finally has a sheriff to bring order to this town of ugly babies.
Have you no shame to come into God's house and threaten his servants?
My God! I've received several complaints that you keep some sort of monster here.
You, sir, are the only monster in this church at present.
Well, someone doesn't practice what they preach, Priest Judgy.
Today is Fool's Day.
Yes, I'd gotten that feeling already.
What did you say, Mark? Me? Attend the festival in disguise.
Oh, good. The gargoyles tell him to do things. It's almost like forcing this deformed man to live alone in the bell tower is starting to eat away at his sanity or something. Clearly these arch assholes are good people that we should be siding with.
Hey, pal. Not as think as you drunk I am.
Well, I didn't expect them to dust off that classic, though I'm sure that is a direct quote from the original novel. Plus, it's some good alcohol humor for the kids. They should be doing a more wholesome adaptation, like the Disney one with rapey Frollo.
Nice try, Goliath.
Next time, leave the slide whistle at home. What do you think this is, a cartoon? Dingo flashbacks, dingo flashbacks. Quasimodo is the next to come on down and ruins the game with his super hunchback power and his super damn creepy mask, which either has a mouth that moves or he's sticking his lips through it. Either way, pretty damn creepy. But a hunchback in a disturbing mask is acceptable because this look doesn't say freak.
Okay, now beat it.
Oh, that Quasimodo. He is the best white mage. All those years of ringing a bell helped raise his magic meter, apparently.
And now, presenting the most beautiful girl in Paris, Esmeralda!
Did heaven ever create a lovelier vision? She's exactly.
I love her standing there act. This is amazing. Oh, and never mind her case of pink eye.
Seriously, what the hell?
I say a little prayer that I can find a better life.
The Disney version would be too obvious of an answer. Your better life is waiting for you in the Golden Films version. Look, you've got talking musical instruments in that one.
There must be something more than this.
My God! He's less creepy than before! Boom!
You gypsy trash! I might have known it was you behind this riot.
And the 1, and the 2, and the 3.
Man, Dirk the Daring became a real asshole once he got on steroids. This shitter here got saved from rotten fruit by Quasimodo earlier, so he returns the favor. Plus, he really gets Quasimodo's pain of being deformed because He sucks as a poet. Yes, that's really what they go with.
Take the gypsy girl Esmeralda. She's not what she appears to be either. She's kind. Not at all like those thieves she's with.
She can't be like them because she's hot. This is a really great thing to have in a tale about seeing beyond someone's looks, judging someone based solely on their looks. They haven't even talked to Esmeralda at this point to know what her personality is, so for all they know, she's in on the scheme to rob people while she sings. But because Douchey McGee popped a boner while she flirted with him, she's gotta be a good person.
Sorry to disturb you, Lord Frollo.
Ah, so Beardy Gaston is Frollo. Frollo really gets to have a lot of different jobs, doesn't he? Frollo was the archdeacon in the book, he was a judge in the Disney one, but now the greatest Frollo of them all is the Sheriff of Notre Dame.
Lord Sheriff, we're being falsely accused. It was a monster that caused the riot.
Don't you see? A monster? Who does that make you think of?
Stupid surprised Sheriff.
Creating panic and fear? Who does that make you think of?
My first wife.
It's the Hunchback.
I want you to bring me the monster you spoke of. He is a known criminal in this city who till now has eluded my men.
Clearly where my trained soldiers have failed, a group of entertainers shall succeed.
And I will grant you amnesty. Perhaps more.
Maybe even 7 minutes of heaven with Deputy Doc.
I'm not really into that.
No one turns down Deputy Doc.
You only needed the proper inspiration, Pierre.
Oh, so this guy is Pierre. I hope his Esmeralda crush goes as well for him as it did in the book, where she pity married him but loved someone else so wouldn't let him touch her. So a typical marriage.
Could it be I'm actually able to capture a part of what I feel in words?
It's the same with me when I ring the bells of the cathedral. What's that?
I take half a day off after 20 years and they replace me. This is actually quite a good workout. We should have fired Quasimodo years ago.
Where have you been? Everyone seems so happy today. I just wanted to feel a part of it.
I wanna be part of their world.
Stop ripping off the wrong cartoon, ugly!
You're gonna catch your death sleeping out here, son. Hey, I'm a motherfucking gargoyle, bitch!
By the way, Sue's How Hong Ying animation actually animated on gargoyles a few times, then went on to this. Let that sink in for a little there.
You're made of stone.
If you have a mind of your own, you might not tell me what I want to hear anymore. This is awful.
Wait. Now, let's get down to business.
No, 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 no. No. Well, at least there's only one stupid gargoyle in this adaptation.
Brothers, help me out here. Hey, Mr. Bell Ringer, what's going on?
Man, gargoyles were not singing the blues back in 1800s France, and I'm fairly certain the electronic keyboard had not quite caught on over there yet. This has completely ruined this otherwise perfect tale for me.
What counts is on the inside. Unless there's a hot as fuck girl with pink eyes, then she's a good person for her looks.
At least this movie teaches us the true tale of how French gargoyles invented fireworks.
Sacre bleu this, bitch!
And now that we've introduced this gargoyle character, he's gonna be very important where he does absolutely nothing ever again. Well, if that wasn't stupid enough for you, the moron's plan to catch a Quasimodo is to lure him in with someone cosplaying as Esmeralda.
Just stand up and turn around. You'll do just fine, Esmeralda.
Oh, this movie delights in insulting the viewer's intelligence. Quasimodo then shows off that he's learned Heal 2! Heal 1! Heal 2! Just in case you tried to forget that he has healing powers.
Esmeralda is going to dance today? She was so lovely, so kind.
Yeah, the way she stopped dancing with you after she saw you were disfigured, so kind. Quasimodo wishes he could go down for a little mingling again, but with how that turned out last time, he's gonna need a plan.
I'll be very careful. Pierre!
I knew you couldn't resist a chance to see the fair Esmeralda again.
I've never seen a guy so happy about another guy being into the same girl as him. Maybe Pierre's thinking three-way. Don't judge, that's the moral.
I give you Esmeralda!
That is not Esmeralda.
Pierre, the greatest Notre Dame detective!
Oh, well?
Esmeralda's dancing isn't much of a draw, is it? I mean, it's not like they knew they weren't getting the real one.
There is only one Esmeralda, and that blimp on stage is not her.
Why? Because if she'd put all that weight on within a day, she'd be dead? Oh well, at least Pierre's really seen past the looks.
It's him! Hurry! Use the net!
What? After all of Quasimodo's being careful, this still went awry? I can't believe it.
By order of Lord Phelous, High Sheriff of the City of Paris,
Yes, keep saying it. It sounds dumber every time.
Quasimodo the bell ringer is hereby charged with inciting a riot in the public...
We thought Quasimodo was gonna get honored here. What a twist! And our old Sheriff of Paris's big plan is extortion money from the church. Clearly, public torture was the most direct way to this instead of, I don't know, taxing them? Seems like that'd be easy enough when he's like the king sheriff.
You incredible pig!
Well, if it's ugly you like, my sweet.
You love my penis. Damn it. Sorry, Quasi. You just weren't worth the price he was asking.
And I guess that's why they call it the blues.
Oh, fuck your tears, Gargoyle. Go do something about it, you lazy blues asshole.
Water, please. Thank you.
Thank you for validating my preconceptions about you. That's what this story is all about.
Seize that wench!
Well, better late than never, Pierre.
Come, my lady. We will avenge you, my friend.
He was only saving the girl. Dick move, Pierre. Dick move.
They've cut him to the bone.
No, it is not a bone.
It's just pus. If we drain his back and give him a brace for a little, he can be perfectly normal.
Boy, that'd be silly. Then Quasimodo uses his healing powers on himself. No, just kidding. He can't do that because they just never bring it up.
I should have listened to you. No, my son. I'm afraid we were unwise to keep you here.
They're getting married now? I suppose the Archdeacon is the bride. He is in white. I guess Quasimodo was just free to go after his lashes. They could have threatened to execute him if they didn't get that sweet church money, but nah. It's almost like that sheriff of Paris isn't too bright.
We can only pray that someday they will see you as you really are, Quasimodo.
I want simply everything.
If people only understood. Yes, this seems highly necessary. Cut! Aw, Pierre is such a creep.
I give him my heart, sealed it with a
fart. Ain't I a stinker? After singing around the forest for a while, Kind because she's beautiful and Dick Move incarnate remember that they kind of left Quasimodo to die.
Poor Quasimodo, I'd almost forgotten.
We should go to him, Pierre.
With you by my side, I have the courage of a lion.
Then lead on, O King of the Beasts.
Morgone! Well, it seems these two are at least finally ready to redeem themselves.
Pierre! Oh, no.
Oh, never mind.
What are you doing? Forgive us, Father, for we have sinned.
We couldn't show that on screen. Arch-ass-face getting hit would have been too violent.
I've informed the gypsy girl of her marriage to you this afternoon. And the new archdeacon will perform the ceremony.
Well, how do I look?
You'll do, Holy Father.
Oh, forget taxing the archdeacon. Just knock him out and take over the church. Why didn't I think of that? To follow this movie's theme of 2-second dilemmas, the archdeacon unlocks his cell with his cross. Because of course that would work.
Do you, Frollo, take this?
Yes.
Do you, Esmeralda, take Frollo to be your awful wedded husband?
If Esmeralda's gonna marry someone she doesn't love, it's going to be me!
And when they reveal that the short, pudgy guy isn't the usual tall, lanky archdeacon, the slow as fuck crowd turns on their sheriff ruler. And apparently that's enough to depose a sheriff in Notre Dame. Yeah, that's a mouth, alright. Are we supposed to be seeing something?
No, I don't think there's that much going on in here. How unexpected!
Well, we can only hope that this ends as well as it did in the book, with Esmeralda being hanged, then Quasimodo staying with her corpse until he dies of starvation. It's funny these dark stories got adapted for children in the first place, isn't it? I mean, this would be like if you made a kid's cartoon out of Rambo.
Rambo, your country needs you. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
You will hurt people no more.
I give up.
Just please stop being so harsh on my collar. It can't take much more.
Are you all right?
Wench. You cursed stone creature.
Kinda did that to himself. At least he took that useless blues gargoyle with him.
Frollo's men have surrendered.
They couldn't handle a shitty poet and 2 priests.
Dear God.
We will avenge you, my friend.
Ow, 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 ow.
I love you all.
Okay, now brace yourself. The secret is coming up, and it's a lot to take in. Just every time I see that, Quasimodo's a bird person or an angel or just what?
So consider, my friends, how you judge those who appear different.
You never know. They might secretly have wings inside their back, which will apparently be freed by a good whipping.
So, I guess Quasimodo has to thank the sheriff for his lashes, or he would have fallen to his death, and then he couldn't have flown into the sun.
We will avenge you, my friend.
Oh, what the hunchbacked hell was that? This movie doesn't even know what its message is, and its songs just feel randomly slapped in. Much like that fucking gargoyle. There is no payoff to his healing powers besides playing into that stupid fact that he was an angel. I guess his angel parents just weren't ready to be tied down yet, because it's not like his being on Earth accomplished a whole lot. This is one of those cartoons, too, that just thinks they don't even have to try to make things even have slight logic to them, because it's for kids. They'll just accept any crap, like Quasimodo flying away at the end. Why even bother giving a fuck when the movie doesn't? And now I must fly away. That was obscene. There is no beauty inside. And for all of you who have judged me for my annoying voice in the past, well, you didn't see the beauty inside. My apologies.